You're listening to UCW Radio.
In your face.
What we got here is a failure to communicate.
Oh, have I got your attention now?
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
You know what I mean?
Money to be made in a place like this.
Money never sleeps, pal.
You're crazy. Don't run when you lose. Don't whine when it hurts.
You know what it takes to sell real estate?
It takes brass.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
All right, welcome to Money Never Sleeps, the show where we talk about anything and everything that impacts the flow of money from around the corner to around the world. Now, normally I'm talking about stocks, situations, companies, public and private, but today I'm touching on something that I find very interesting, and it's the digital world. And the biggest question here, as a business, as an individual, as a government, are you ready? Are you ready for that? The world is changing, and has been since the advent of Henry Ford's assembly line. You know, manufacturing today wouldn't be where it is today if it wasn't for that innovation. And in most recent history, the layer on top of the internet called the World Wide Web. You know, back then when that came to light, yeah, the internet bubble took place. A lot of companies came public, a lot of IPOs. There was a lot of things going on, a lot of money made. But it all had to do with innovation. It was a great time, and that time's coming back. There has always been innovation via technology in most industries that led the world into the digital age where we are right now. The world as we know it has been getting smaller and smaller as connection and communication has expanded. The need to see someone physically has been drastically reduced over the past decade. Think about it. Your best friend lives in a different state, different country. Does that mean that you can't communicate with them? No. Pick up the phone, call them. Oh, you want to see their face? WhatsApp, FaceTime, things of that nature. Technology is there, is bringing people close. It's like they're right in front of you. And now you can even do it on your TV, so you can get them in 3D. You know, you can have the big head on your screen. These are the things that are happening now. Now, whether we're talking about public social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat, or communication platforms such as WhatsApp, Telegram, and soon Megahoot. Now, I have to say that Megahoot has a lot of great things that are going to be coming out the door in 2018 in the communications area, highly secure communications, you know, and I'll be talking more about that as we go forward. I just want to throw that in there. But this innovation has made it so easy to connect globally. There's no excuse why you can't connect with someone on the other end of the world. You're becoming more informed, and this is what's happening, is allowing people to become more informed and innovate like never before if, that's a big if used correctly. In my opinion, social media has grown to be an ego-driven machine on a public, individual level. Okay, and I said it, ego-driven. And that's okay. Meaning that many people that use it, they use it to share their daily exploits. Okay, whether you're a celebrity, athlete, individual, something, you're sharing a part of you with the world. And that feels good. You know, that's not a bad ego thing. That's just a thing. Okay? Now, on the other end, you have others that are using it as a self-esteem satisfying vehicle. Okay, maybe we should have a hash on that. All right, you know, so they're sharing photos that may show much more than they do in real life. All right, so that becomes interesting. Okay, you know, but it can also be a self-esteem crusher, you know, if used improperly. So some people have used this vehicle to generate substantial income on platforms such as YouTube and Twitch. You know, some of the featured channels can lock in as much as six figures on a monthly, just by using the vehicle correctly, by knowing how to use it. Isn't that something? Okay, and it's going to get more and more interesting as technology advances, and it is in a big way. You know, video gaming is growing by large margins where some events can fill stadiums just to watch people play video games. Is that crazy? Yeah, it sound amazing? Yeah, not really to me. You know, because if you think about it, really, really, really think about it, then it's really not far-fetched. Think about it. Being able to communicate globally via the internet is not a new concept. Don't get Don't think that it is. It's not. I've been doing it since the 80s. But it's as easy today. It's as easy as just turning on your headset. Okay, and that's the change. So it has made it feasible to connect to millions worldwide if you appeal to what they like. So let's say you're playing video games and people appeal to you because they like it. They're going to tune in. They're going to tune into your channel. So your advertisers, everything else, are going to wind up, you're going to wind up making money from it, because you're bringing value to them. So a platform such as Twitch, which is owned by Amazon, they've given gamers an opportunity to reach the world like never, ever before. They're becoming pseudo-celebrities solely by having a unique personality and bringing it to their viewers as they're playing the games live. So they're playing the games not live. Their viewers are checking it out. They're looking at it, and they're saying, wow, and they're involved. It's just like watching baseball or football. They're involved. They become fans. And, again, interesting concept, but not far-fetched. I do believe that this is just the beginning of an evolution in entertainment, and that's going to be a big thing. An evolution in entertainment that's going to change the scope of everything, and it's going to happen. At one point, this was only possible in the movies, but now it's just possible in general. And getting more intense, especially with virtual reality coming into the picture, and that's going to be a biggie. I believe that virtual reality will be taking big leaps in 2018. All right, no question. And I believe that they're going to take gaming, the health industry, and business in general to new heights. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a second. Imagine this. Imagine being able to sit in on a board meeting virtually without having to leave your bedroom, your home, your office. You're able to just do it. And I'm not just talking about being on a conference call. Come on, that's so yesterday, right? I'm talking about virtually being at the conference table with everyone else. Amazing. Now, again, if this technology is used properly, it can lead to a better quality of life for the people using it. How many high-ranking, executives in the C-suite, they're busy running around, jumping around, flying here, flying there, and they don't have time. They don't have time in their lives to allot to their family as they want to, as they would love to. All right, this can change things. Now, as long as parents know when to shut it down for everyone on a daily. Got to be able to shut it down. You got to be able to bring everything down for a couple hours a day. Now, shutting down, what a concept, right? Well, to shut down from the internet for a couple hours a day to create more quality time with what is most important to you, to me, is the most important thing in general. Okay, your family's important. Shut it down for a couple hours. Spend some time. Make some memories with your kids and your family, with your dog, whatever is important to you. Make it happen. Think about it. For those that are very in tune to their health and things like that, their well-being, that they have to shut down to work out. I do. I work out. I shut everything down. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't do anything. I'm not answering my phone. It's my time to be selfish. What? An hour or two a day for me to be selfish, for me to live a longer, healthier life? It's well worth it. But does that mean everyone shuts down? No. You have people that have mobile apps, which I get it. They have mobile apps for their fitness, so they have their phone there, and they're checking out the mobile app to make sure they're doing things properly, so I get that. But they're connected in that way, and then you have people that are posting videos on social media. Those things don't happen via osmosis, but taking all of that out of the equation, I believe there's a level of shutting down that occurs. It does for me, and I believe it does for many other people. Now, what I know, sticking on the topic of the digital age, what I know that we will be seeing in the next 12 to 24 months, beyond virtual reality, is going to be larger tech companies venturing not only into blockchain technology, but also into cryptocurrency. Yeah, I said it, cryptocurrency. They're going to be getting involved with that. And the reason, and before I go into that, I want to explain something to you. Okay, blockchain technology is another layer of the internet, like the World Wide Web. Cryptocurrency is not blockchain technology. Cryptocurrency is a layer on top of blockchain technology. You have to understand that. You can't get it twisted. A lot of people don't understand that. I explained it to you in the simplest form possible. You know, it's like you have a sheet of paper on the desk, you just put another sheet on top. That's like blockchain, and then you have crypto. Or it's layered on top of that. And anyway, so the reason I'm saying that more corporations are going to get involved with this, bigger, larger tech companies, is that this is where the world is going. There will be a tightening of regulation in cryptocurrency, no doubt about it. Either self-inflicted or via global governments. And the industry, what this would do with that tightening regulation of the industry, it'll provide a greater level of trust in the cryptocurrencies being invested in. That's a big thing, trust. That's why people trust. In God we trust. Look at the U.S. dollar. In God we trust. Is the U.S. dollar backed by anything? Not now. It used to be by the, you had the gold standard. Not now. Is backed by the full faith of the strongest government in the world. Okay, and that's enough for anyone. So if you have trust in the backing of the cryptocurrency, well, then you're in good shape. And I've said for years that Bitcoin is the grandmother of them all. They're not backed by anything, but the full faith of the peer-to-peer users that embrace it. Okay, and then you have the commodity exchanges that are actually listing futures on them. Okay, and that solidifies a lot of stuff. And that, again, just for me, that's the beginning. And I believe that, like the CBOE, CME, and other exchanges and ICE, they're going to go and they're going to have futures on various cryptocurrencies. You have Goldman Sachs that now they have a cryptocurrency trading desk. It's going to get interesting. It's going to get very, very interesting. Okay, but going back to Bitcoin, grandmother of them all, they became most widely known, but definitely not the first. Not the first. First was done way before then. So since 2017, many different types of coins and tokens have been issued. Some of them, have come with value, while others are worthless. And that's what the Wild Wild West is like. The initial coin offerings, ICOs, I have spoken about this so many times that I'm sure you're tired of hearing it, but it's a fact. Look, ICOs to me have always looked like a circumvention of securities laws. And that boomed throughout 2017 into early 2018. However, I believe that investors, institutions, reputable coin exchanges, reputable issuers, and securities regulators, they're beginning to smarten up and wisen up to this. And they're taking the bull by the horns to avoid an implosion due to massive abuse. You have such a great thing, something that's amazing. And, of course, you have bad actors that pop into the picture and create issues. We don't want that here at all. The number of companies that virtually out of nowhere added blockchain to their name was outrageous. From public to private companies, it was crazy. You have bread companies and pharma companies saying, hey, now we're blockchain. And now, guess what? They had nothing to do with blockchain, but they used the word anyway to spark investment in their companies, and that's a no-no, boo-boo mistake, and they're all paying the price right now because you have regulators that are coming in and they're getting spanked. They're doing investigations like, okay, you're doing this, but do you actually have anything to do with blockchain? If they don't have a blockchain platform developed, everything else, they're going to have some issues. And this is the type of abuse that needs to be clamped down on to allow true organizations in this space to bring the best in class to the public, allowing it to blossom from there. And it will blossom. That I do believe. Okay, in the cryptocurrency arena, I have to mention, and I would be wrong if I didn't mention, the Piku Novus network. Not because Megahoot, which I'm the CEO of, has taken over the future maintenance and development of the network in March of this year, but because of what it's capable of. And that was the beauty of the whole network, is what it's capable of doing. The network, which is blockchain powered, like all other digital assets are, allows businesses globally to securely and cost effectively transact business using the escrow feature, internal messaging, dual, and when required, triple confirmation feature if they need that. And soon they're going to be able to upload full on contracts to their highly secure it means a super secure document vault for transparency and security. And this is a vault that only the parties can view, by the way. But it's another layer of transparency into any transaction. The level of security makes everybody feel nice and warm and cozy. They have a nice warm feeling in their belly when they go to bed. Now, I'm asked often about this. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna crank back a little bit before what I'm gonna relay what I'm asked often about. The Pico Novus network does have a digital asset in the Pico Novus coins, which are used for these business transactions, and we're seeing more trading occurring, on the network itself. You have more people trading it back and forth, and trading, look, it allows coin holders to trade coins with other people that may not have coins, and then they want to be coin holders, so that's what they're doing. And what they're doing beyond that off the network, we don't know. They're selling it, they're getting something in return, we don't know. But trading, it allows coin holders, again, to trade their coins with other parties. But on trading itself is when you have a platform that allows a coin holder to trade their coins for other cryptocurrency to widen their portfolio of digital assets. And that happens when you're listed on an exchange. Now, Pico Novus will be listed on various exchanges in the near future that offer this service for a fee. Now, on the network itself, on the Pico Novus network itself, it's only 4 Pico coins. And the Pico Novus coins are the only coins that are allowed to be transferred from one party to another. And I needed to clear that up. Because again, that's one thing that I'm asked often about. Beyond the number of coins issued, I'm asked that, how do I go and what can I do in the network? I want to go and trade my coins for another coin. You have to wait for Pico Novus to get on reputable exchanges, and it will. Mega Hoot just came in March and took over the maintenance and the future development. If you look at piconovus.com, been a lot of changes there. Okay, and then there are a lot of changes going on behind the scenes that I can't share with you yet, but it's going to be good stuff. Good stuff for coin holders, good stuff for business, global business, and we're looking to do more and more. So that's the answer for that. The network is not an exchange itself, so that there's not an option to sell for fiat currency on the network, and never will be. Because if you did that, then you just made an exchange, and that's no good. And that's not what the network is about. However, this is what coin exchanges are for. So when Pico Novus is trading on various platforms in the near future, then you'll have the ability to trade Pico Novus coins for other coins, as long as the coins are not in escrow. If they're in escrow, and for whatever reason, it's not like you can just transfer them. There's a lock period, and there's a reason. Because if you have coins in escrow and you're doing a business deal, unlike other networks or wallets, when you send somebody coins, that's final, done. There's no reversing that. There's no holding that to make sure you get the item. It's a done deal. Okay, that's what was combated here. So when you have coins in escrow, it's there for a reason, and they can't just be transferred or sold at will. Only freely traded Pico Novus coins can be sold or transferred to an exchange or a platform, another wallet, whatever the case may be. Okay, so in order to, on these exchanges, you'd be able to sell, purchase Peeping Nova's coins, so on and so forth. And that's when it gets more interesting, because I know a lot of people like trading cryptocurrencies, so they're going to have the ability to widen their portfolio. Look, this is a new age, a digital age. So whether you choose to fight it or go with it, well, it's coming fast. And it's coming fast and furious. So my advice would be to learn as much as you can while you can, so that you're fully informed. You're prepared for the next chapter coming soon in technology, and it's coming, whether you like it or not. Okay. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll be back with you for the next episode of Money Never Sleeps. And we're going to be picking some interesting topics to touch on. But again, today I thought the digital age was important, the digital world. So make sure you're prepared for it. You guys have a fantastic trading day, and we'll be back with you on the next episode of Money Never Sleeps.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
You're listening to UCW Radio. In your face.
What is your major malfunction?
So let it be written. So let it be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you.
All opinions expressed by Luis Velazquez on the Money Never Sleeps radio show and its website are solely his opinions and do not reflect the opinions of the UCW radio show or their parent company or affiliates, and may have been previously disseminated by him on television, radio, internet, or another medium. You should not treat any opinion expressed by him as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a particular strategy, but only as an expression of his opinion. His opinions are based upon information he considers to be reliable, but neither the UCW radio show nor its affiliates, parent companies, and or subsidiaries warrant its completeness or accuracy, and it should not be relied upon as such. The UCW radio show, Luis Velazquez, its affiliates, parent companies, and or subsidiaries are not under any obligation to update or correct any information provided on the radio show or on the website. His statements and opinions are subject to change without notice. No part of his compensation from the UCW radio show is related to the specific opinions he expresses. Please read the full disclaimer on MoneyNeverSleepsRadio.com.